Hi, everybody. My name is Shannon LeCount, and I'm going to provide an overview of the details that include services and platform for mentorship as part of the Mentorship for Academic and Personalized Student Success project. ECMC Foundation has provided a grant to the Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities, APLU, and Mentor Collective was selected as the provider of the services and platform for the mentorship programs. This is going to include a cohort of 6 APLU campuses that will be chosen by APLU. And I want to give you a little bit of detail about what APLU will provide and, again, what Mentor Collective entails. First things first, each of the 6 campuses will be receiving $89,000 towards travel and the mentorship project. So it is worth applying for, and I hope you all do. We look forward to reading your applications. Okay, the project has a number of goals. The first is to provide sustainable mentorship programs on your campus or work with you to make sure that you as a campus can provide sustainable mentorship for your students. APLU will be providing technical support, and that is technical support to integrate data into your greater student success practices. They will facilitate a community of practice, and that will happen in both in-person meetings and virtually to make sure that there's sharing of information, sharing of best practices, the learning that can happen when more than one campus comes together on working on the same project. They will also help with capacity building and making sure that everyone on your campus who can benefit from mentorship and mentorship data has access to that. Of course, this project is a research project, and it will result in a number of member resources that will be available to all APLU campuses. Here's the eligibility and requirements for this project. First of all, you must be an APLU member institution. You also have to have identified at least a 3-person team. That means someone who can see the benefit of mentorship data and mentorship activities on campus and can make sure that it is integrated into your student success strategy. A program director or someone who will be a point person for the mentorship program and all of the wonderful work that will go into creating the program and maintaining it. And then also a data specialist, because to do research, we need data, and we want to have someone who has access to that information and can do the analysis and the sharing of the data. It is a 3-year project, and so each campus will be asked to contract directly with Mentor Collective for 3 years. They can use the generous award towards that contract, and the preference will be given to institutions who have identified underserved or underrepresented populations on their campus. That differs by campus and campus profile. There's no strict requirements on what those populations look like, but that will be considered in the application and the review of the applications, which is led again by APLU. Let me get into the details about the platform, the mentorship platform. Mentor Collective provides both services and technology to run the program from beginning to end. That includes working with you to design and manage a program that is specific to your campus. Part of that design and management includes defining specific goals that are right for your campus and identifying the appropriate assessments and when they should happen to make sure you have the data you need to both serve students and be part of the project. We'll also get into the details of what the participants experience, both the mentors and the mentees, and then I'll talk to you about how you as a team and your campus can access all the wonderful information that comes out of the mentorship platform. Let's start with your program design. The design of your program will be specific to your institution, but there are some common elements that exist regardless of what your program is about. The first is starting off with goals. We want both your students and your institution to be successful. There are some typical goals like increasing a sense of belonging or knowing about academic help-seeking behaviors of your students, but we also want your institution to have all the data so that you can act in a way that helps the students be supported and make sure that it enhances your overall student success strategy. For this project, we are looking at peer-to-peer mentorship programs. It is not dictated that it is for first-year students only. It can be for first-year students, it can be for second-year students, it can be for transfer students, but the model is peer-to-peer, peers mentoring peers. Content will include guides, training, and support that comes with a mentor collective platform and services, and any institutional specific resources that should belong in the content library or that would be beneficial for the participants. And the timing is whatever is right for you to achieve your goals. That could be the entire academic year, that could be a longer cycle or a shorter cycle. Again, whatever the goals of your program are, that is how long, that will be the timing of the program, and you'll be able to have multiple iterations within the 3-year project. Let's go to what the participants will experience. The first engagement The first engagement that students will have with Mentor Collective is to be either recruited to be a mentor and then trained to be a mentor or invited to be a mentee. Both types of participants will receive a similar experience, and they will have access to a dashboard once they opt into the program or once they are included in the program. This dashboard is not required for them to log into, but it's a great way of showing you all of the information that is available to them. Much of this happens via text or email, but this is the participant experience. First thing mentors and mentees will do is complete a matching survey. That matching survey is key to making sure that the right connection between mentor and mentee happens. This mentorship checklist, in this case, you're looking at a mentor's view, also includes access to any optional activities and the assessment surveys that will go out at key points during the timing of the program. Once mentors and mentees are matched to each other, they'll also be able to access profile data about each other or who they were matched with. In this case, again, a mentor is looking at the mentee information. They can see immediately that what goals this mentee is interested in achieving in the mentorship program, and is quickly suggested resources that may be helpful in that conversation. Mentorship is not just online. Mentorship doesn't just have to happen over text. Mentors and mentees hopefully will get together in person, will be part of activities together, and that information can also be logged very quickly from the student's phone, either the mentor or the mentee's phone, or via logging a call along the way. We also provide information for the partner or for the campus because we want to make sure that you are aware of what's happening in the program and have access to all the wonderful data that's included in the dashboard. Let me start with the different areas where data is collected. The first is participation. You will always know how many mentors or mentees have been matched, and there are all kinds of ways of navigating the data and seeing who has been invited versus who is registered versus who's been matched. Lots of different ways of looking at that participation data. You can also see the traits of the folks who are opting into the mentorship program, and that includes the mentee goals or what they'd like to achieve from the program, their desired matching criterion or what they'd like to see from their mentor, and then some basic demographic breakdowns as well. The second set of important data comes in the form of engagement data. As mentees and mentors interact with each other, they will exchange text messages, they will get together in person, they may actually talk to each other on the phone, but every time they engage with each other, it will either be captured as an SMS or a text exchange, or the conversation will be logged. And once engagement is happening in the program, there are multiple ways of disaggregating the information by specific groups or looking what's happening over time. So you see a general overview of the program, you can disaggregate to specific groups of the program, or you can really dig into details and you can start to look at the types of things like what conversations are they happening, what topics are going on between mentors and mentees, or more importantly, you can look at priority flag information. Flag information is an alert that a mentor can report about a mentee. And I shouldn't say report. A mentor can log a flag information about a mentee. They do that through logging a call or through the text exchange that I explained before. All of that flag information will be available to you as partners. You can see flags that are pending action, or you can take a look at all flags all from one place. If I expand the flag information here, you'll see you get all the details you need. Who reported the flag, who the flag is about, any comments that came in from the mentor, and if your campus chooses to, you can identify if that flag is actionable, if there has been action has taken, if the flag has been resolved, and you can keep internal notes there as well. You can also be more deliberate about sending flags to key people. There are ways of making sure that certain flag topics like financial aid status goes to the people on campus who are perfectly suited to respond to those flags. This information is available in the Partner Knowledge Center. In fact, answers to most of your questions are available in the Partner Knowledge Center. Here you can find answers to any questions you may have and all the wonderful information that lets you know about all the details that are in the Mentor Collective platform. Finally, what I want to share with you in the last category is satisfaction and effectiveness data. I'll go back to the dashboard to share that there's an alert bell at the top. This will let you know anytime a student responds to an assessment survey with what is considered a low score in a non-cognitive area. So that could be sense of belonging, that could be academic help seeking. Low score on a scale of 5 would be considered anything under 3. We will immediately let you know who those students are so that you can look more deeply into their experience and respond to them if you need to. That's not the only place you get assessment information, though. If I navigate to the assessments tabs, you'll see general information about who and how many people have responded to the assessment surveys. You'll start to see details of responses over time and averages. More importantly, you'll be able to see comparisons, how students felt about any specific non-cognitive area like sense of belonging or academic self-efficacy over time. How did they feel at the start of the program? How did they feel in the middle of the program? How did they feel at the end of the program? That's critical for being able to look at change over time or the types of efficacy assessment that we'll do along the way. All of this information is available through exports that can either be downloaded manually or automated and are critical to the analysis and the work that this project will do in integrating mentorship data into the other student success strategy and other student success analyses that are happening on your campus. The downloads, whether automatic or manual, come out in basic CSV format, and you'll have all the individual row data that you would need to do for analysis. Again, which you will be supported on in this program through the support of APLU and the work we will do in the community of practice. Let me give you one example to inspire you about how a current Mentor Collective partner has done some of this analysis. They took, UNC Greensboro took a look at students who were mentored and their use of the other student success resources on campus, the tutoring center, the writing center, the math center. Do students who have mentors actually use those resources more than students who do not have a mentor? Indeed, they do. And we hope that you find the same results when you participate in this project. Final things to know, the timeline of this project. We are accepting applications now. Again, APLU will be reviewing the applications and choosing the 6 campuses that will be included in the cohort. For the first 6 months, we'll be going into the design and onboarding phase of the mentorship program and entry into the community of practice. There will be at least 2 years of implementation and iteration on the mentorship program, so you'll get lots of great multi-year data. And then there will be a research and analysis phase at the end. If you would like more information about the project or about Mentor Collective specifically, Dr. Megan Tessine at APLU is running the project and the leader on the grant. And I am Dr. Shannon LeCount, and you are more than welcome to email me, and I will be happy to have a conversation with you.